Saints, go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walters. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Baltimore first down at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Go!
Again, it's Jackson. This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start. Not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
180.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a second down.
180. Hey, middle. Sit up. 180. Report. Cut.
Jackson up top again. He pulls it in around the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Durham Smythe, touchdown Ravens. That his first touchdown this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Shucks pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Second down, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chase Young getting in to record his ninth sack of the year. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Etienne. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Report!
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one complete to Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
You change it.
This is Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
180. Hey, report.
Back to throw, Jackson. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker.
To Tez Walker. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
DC.
Now a 3rd and 2.
13. Already.
Throwing Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go ahead. No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. To the goal line and in. Garrett Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Let's go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
And you know
10.
defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Mike Green is there on the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Shuck. Moving outside the pocket. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fielded at the 9.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Don't worry. Get up! Get up!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 2. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
In trouble, and down he goes. Chase Young. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is Chuck. Quick throw, taken in. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Shot. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Third, they need 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Headed left. Buying time. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
In less than a yard.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
On play action, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
DC,
19-yard line.
DC. 180. Sit up. What is shot? 13. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Sit up.
That's another Baltimore first down.
What is shot?
1st and goal.
Hill trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Shuck. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The carry here for ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Now Shuck. Now he'll air one out. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. And here's Shuck. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Saints 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. 180.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Henry hit, the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On the ground, here's Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Jackson looking to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Chase Young. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Second down, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
13. Hey, middle.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
He's usually
10.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. The pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And he's into the end zone. Heads Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Saints 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10, here's Shuck. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They put a receiver in motion right. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Saints first down.
Here we go, Shaq. Broncos, go.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It is 3rd and 10.
Shut up.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Let's go now. Mike.
To the air is Shuck. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Saints.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Shuck. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Saints are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's Miller. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, Nola.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Jackson now to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Again, it's Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And You add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Shuck. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nola fast. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, Alfred, sit on.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It is 2nd down and 5.
13.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. Henry. That's a nice pickup bringing it down to the 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
180. Finish it on.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
180.
Hill. They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Jackson looking to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
They'll let Henry try to run for it. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and up the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. On play action, it's Shuck. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Chuck. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. He'll run here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third and long. Here is Shuck. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
BC, right?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go with the sneak, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
At the 4-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen.